And then there's me, the second oldest.
And then there's Allie, who's not here right now, and then me. Well, she's recording. But... and then there's me.
I'm older. I'm 23.
And I'm 22, I always forget.
I'm the older sister. I'm 25.
I'm the younger sister, and I am 21.
Well, she's the middle.
Yes.
I'm the baby.
And our oldest sister in the middle is not with us, but she's the oldest. So there's 3 of us.
There was a lot of pressure, you know. I had to do everything right, so
Set the standard.
so they knew what to do at all times. You know, whip them into shape when necessary when Mom wasn't around.
You definitely whipped us into shape.
Usually just whipped you for fun.
Because I think they get, like, in high school, I would had much more, like, I guess it was more strict, and then
You had to break down
they loosened up for you
the
a lot.
rents.
I mean, there were times when I'd catch you trying to take charge of them, and they just, you know, they'd fall right in line.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't recall any of this.
It was great. I love being the baby. They paved the way for me, especially her. She really did. My oldest sister was more laid back. She was the
I fought
she
to
fought.
have a life.
She had to do all the fighting, and then I got to do really whatever I wanted,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Growing up with 3 older sisters was great. At times it was rough, you know, being the youngest. I would get like teased, picked up. I would tell that my sisters, I'm not a doll, you can't pick me up and throw me around. But literally picked up and thrown around.
We always wanted a brother, but I never, like, didn't wish I had.
It was good for us because we always had a buddy. I mean, and we hung out and we shared toys and clothes and fought.
Clothes was our #1 issue.
Always, always.
I would borrow it without telling her, vice versa.
I would borrow. You would
steal.
steal.
We didn't really share clothes.
Yeah, it was more of Caitlin taking clothes and me going, oh my god, where's my new shirt? Oh, it's on Caitlin or one of Caitlin's friends. But
It was fun.
If you ruined a shirt,
Yeah.
that was the worst.
And if there was a tag on it and you wore it,
that was
done.
not allowed.
yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that we always have tried to work on. Being a little more patient with each other.
It hasn't really gotten very far.
Doing it respectfully sharing rather than thieving.
I remember jumping around the couches pretending that the ground was lava.
That was a fun game.
Don't touch the floor, yes.
Oh gosh,
Oh, yeah.
yes, that
the
was
lava.
the best.
The lava would get you.
Yeah, Don't Touch the Floor was definitely
Yeah.
#1 game. Trying to think.
I
We
used to
played
watch-
Doctor a lot. Like,
Yeah.
we'd be sick
I
and.
used to watch you play Sega because she
Yeah.
was better at it.
Whoever fell asleep first, like, was the one who was doomed to get messed with. So
It was really bad.
it's always me.
She'll just start cracking up, and then you won't know why, and there's probably no reason, and then she'll just laugh so hard that she'll, like, fall to the floor. And there was a couple
I
of
can't
times
breathe, and then
Yeah.
like sometimes if I'm like
It's
drinking
silent.
something, I'll spit it out.
you don't know if she's, like, dying or if she's laughing.
Like pretend like levitations and
Yes.
stuff, and
stay up and eat iced tea mix. I don't know why we did that.
My mom and my dad used to take us for bike rides, and I remember one time me and Ashley went for a bike ride and I fell, and I was wearing a jumpsuit, and I was like really young, and I fell,
Like,
and I
80s outfit.
and it was like a floral jumpsuit, and I fell, and I got scratches like up my side and like down my leg, and I was hysterically crying, and Ashley had to come back with me to the house. Do you remember that?
I loved how we all got so dressed up for our parties. When
Yes,
we were younger.
fancy flat
Fancy
patent
attire.
leather shoes.
Buckled shoes,
Lace socks,
lace socks, dresses.
dresses, tights, the whole 9 yards.
When you have a sister, you can be whoever you want to be. They don't judge you. You are who you are, and they accept you for it. The crazy at times. I know no matter what I would do, she would be there
you
for
could
me.
scream at each
So,
other.
Yeah.
Scream, and then
So it's just good to have that
but
foundation.
you love
like-
each other.
Yeah.
At the end of it.
I think that it really gave us a foundation for our lives. It just set that foundation of friendship, and that you knew that somebody was always going to be on your side no matter what. They always had your back. They were always your best
crazy.
friend. And because we're like so close in age, we like do and like all the same things pretty much. So it's nice to always like have someone to do everything with.
It definitely it teaches you how to interact with girls. I mean, like, you have sort of a soft spot for girls, and you, like, share that sort of sisterhood bond, and I think it helps you develop it versus, like, people I know who don't have sisters. I sort of feel bad, you know? You don't have that girl at home to, like, do your hair for you or to talk to, you know, someone about a boy with. You know, when it's your sister, it doesn't matter what you say. You don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm going to say something crazy or stupid because Caitlin is still going to be my sister. She's not going to judge me.
No one gets your childhood like your sister. No one gets your family like your sister. No one went through it like you went through it. So that's
Right.
great to have.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, the memories and
Yeah. And good times.
I think it's easy as a younger sister too because you look up to your older sister and like your older sister does things that you admire and you kind of like take mental notes and you're like, oh, well, like that's a good idea. Maybe I should do the same thing, or like she's been through these experiences before, so like I can go to her and she'll tell me like, you know, the right thing to do. Or it's almost like the older older sibling kind of like messed up for you, and then you can kind of figure it
The
out from their
pressure.
mess ups.
But in the end, everything. I'm grateful for what they've taught me and the person I've become.
Oh, yeah,